Hey everyone, my name is Brandy with Brandy Tronconi Photography and welcome to my channel. Before we get to today's video, if you have not already done so, please go ahead and click on that red subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and click the thumbs up to like this video. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Today, I'm coming to you from Fenwick Island, where I will be heading to the state park that's located in Fenwick Island, Delaware, and behind me is the Fenwick Island Lighthouse. I will be capturing the photographs as well as the video, so if you would like to check out those photos, they can be viewed on my Facebook page at Brandy Tronconi Photography, or on my website at www.brandytronconi.com. I will leave the links in the description of this video and on the description page. I really hope you enjoy today's video as we see the new sights. I have never been here before. It is a coastal area, so I'm looking forward to it. And as always, see you in the video. I actually made it into Fenwick Island State Park, and it is very much a beach park. So this is actually the parking lot that I'm in. Okay, you can see it behind me. Here, let me get here for you. I apologize for the wind, but it is actually not the warmest day, and people who know me, when I say the next words, they're going to tell me it's not cold, but it is 65 degrees, so to me, it's a little bit chilly. But yes, this is actually the opening of Fenwick Island. So if you decide to come here to this beach and take a look, right now you probably could get away with no shoes going to the beach because the sand shouldn't be that hot. However, in the summertime, the movies that show people running barefoot on the beach in the bright, hot sun, summertime, may not have been taking into account that a lot of these beaches in the summer, the sand gets so hot, you'll have blisters on your feet. So with that being said, beach shoes, sandals, depending on how far you're planning on walking. If you're just planning on walking down to the beach, sandals should be fine. But just something to cover your feet just in case the sand gets hot, because there's really no way to escape it. Alright, so I'm going to head up a little bit on the walkway and we'll see some more stuff. Okay. This is the walkway. everyone. Back taking a little stop and a pause a moment. Weren't those waves amazing, in that sight in the ocean and the sound? I didn't really try to speak because I don't think I would have been heard above the crashing of those waves. But those waves and the water and the power of it, while I was moving back from that area, I was noticing that the lifeguards were going to the people that were sitting close to the water's edge. And when I say close to the water's edge, they weren't necessarily in the water, but there was a line of demarcation in the sand. Not man-made, but where you could see that the sand didn't have quite a chance to completely dry out, so it was a darker area. So it wasn't wet, it was just dark from all the water that it didn't have complete chance to completely dry out. So I guess high tide is starting to come in, and you saw the power of those waves. Well, for safety, the lifeguards were having those people who were sitting right up on the water's edge or near that water, they were asking them for their safety to move back past that line of demarcation where the sand was, obviously it had been dry and it stayed dry. And it got me thinking of the scripture where God spoke to the oceans and said, you cannot go, I'm paraphrasing now, that you can't go past this line. This is your boundary. And with all that power of those waves, I know I've been in rough waves. I haven't been in that rough, but I've been in rough waves where the waves have actually knocked me down, and you hear where the tide is so strong that it can sometimes even push a ship where it doesn't want to go. But think about this. As powerful as those waves are, those waves listen to the authority and power of God's voice when he said, this is it. Now, yes, I know we've had floods, but they're the not normal. They're the abnormal. So on a daily basis, living, we never have that ocean come past that barrier, ever, on a daily basis. So where we've had floods when it's a very big storm or a huge tsunami or what have you, that stuff makes news because it doesn't happen because we're not drowning. This is why I love coming out to these type of places and seeing new things, and even seeing things that if I go to a certain park a lot, it's because I love just seeing what God has done. So I think there's a little bit more to see. It's not really a heavy trail base, at least not from what I can see. Maybe I should have did a little bit more research, but that's okay. I'm actually having fun just exploring without doing the research. The only thing I researched was where it is, so I could put it in my GPS. And yeah, pretty much that's it. So I'm going to go explore some more. I'll have you see some more. I'm going to be taking some more photos because now I'm actually away from the beach area and I'm actually in a sitting area. So I'm just going to walk around here to see what I could see, because there's some beautiful little pine trees and some dunes where there's fenced in. So I'm just going to see what's out here and see what other amazing things that is in store. Hey everyone, I'm heading out of Fenwick Island State Park, but that does not mean I'm going home. On the way down from my house to Fenwick Island State Park, I saw signs for Indian River Life Saving Station. And while I'm here at Fenwick Island State Park, I actually stepped inside the visitor center, which is opening, which is a great thing at this point in the situation that we're in. It looks like we're starting to get there. But they had pamphlets for Indian River, so it's on my way home. So I'm gonna stop in, and I may even stop in along the way just to catch in some sights because the weather didn't quite cooperate like I wanted it to. So see. Okay, so I'm not at Indian River yet, and I may not get there. We'll see what happens. But along my way, along the route, in the direction that heads home and before reaching Indian River, I saw this cute little beachish, townish type area. Didn't see any signage until I see some on the buildings. It says Bethany Town Center. So I guess I must be in Bethany. But, so I decided to stop just to see what's here. I gotta go pay for the parking because I wasn't really planning this, but I do have some change and stuff that I can put in for parking, and we'll see what happens, and we will go and explore what's here. If I get to Indian River, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. That's what's really good about exploring your world and going out and seeing. Make a plan, but be willing to vary from that plan and just enjoy it. All right, so let's go see what's out here. Okay, so I paid for parking and haven't been on the beach yet, but I'm in the town of Bethany. So I'm back off from the boardwalk. I'm actually walking in more of a residential, near the roadside, not necessarily near the beach side. I had to get away a little bit from that ocean breeze, wind that's coming in at least a little bit, so some of the it's not as bad here because it is a little bit chilly, at least for me. So, and I can tell from the lifeguards, it's a little bit chilly for them too, because they're in sweats and windbreakers and stuff while on duty. So I gotta hand it to them. But I'm heading back to my car, so I don't know what else I'm gonna see. I may see some more, I may not. It really depends on my trip back north. Because where I'm at now, the part of Fenwick Island and Bethany Beach is southern Delaware. So, I'm sorry. I'm doing the video and people are looking at me like I'm kind of crazy. I don't care. I just think it's funny. Hold on. Can you see him? Hopefully I got him. Hopefully you saw that. Sorry about that. Hopefully you got to see him a little bit. If not, as I was talking, a little bunny rabbit popped out of nowhere. And he went somewhere. But, so yeah. So, let's see if I see anything else. If not, we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, so I just made a pit stop at the Delaware Seashore State Park. Basically because of that bridge, but I'm gonna go up here. This is not gonna be a very long stay. In a way, it's kind of one of the reasons why I'm glad I do have my day passes, because I can stop in parks like this and not have to worry, because I've been in 2 state parks today, which if you do get a day pass for one of the Delaware state parks and you only spend like an hour or so, you can still go to another park that same day and what have you. But I do get the season pass, and this is exactly why. In the past 2 months, I've been to, today's 2, 3, 4 state parks already, and it's not even halfway through the season yet. So one of the things I do suggest is, if you do go to, say you do have state parks or what have you in your area, and they have an entry fee, see if they have a seasonal pass, because then, especially if you do like I do, I'm in a state park, or like I said, I stopped off at Bethany and I spent it was $2.50 for an hour for me to park, which was fine. It was unexpected, but I had it. But since the Delaware parks, I just saw it was, I think down here it was $5 for in-state, and I forgot what it said for out-of-state. My day pass, by me getting them, not my day pass, my season pass, I get them for the season, and that means I can go into any park and my fee is already paid for. And I've pretty much almost, I have one more, if I have 2 more trips, which I definitely will. Excuse me, I'm going up this dune here. Then it makes it very much well worth me getting that season pass, because I get more than my money's worth. 5 trips and it's pretty much paid for, and then anything above 5, which it looks like I will definitely be doing this season, then it's worth it. Ugh. Well, I'm going to say where I'm standing right now, it's not as chilly as it was just a few miles down the road. And I guess it's because I'm in between in this little walkway right here. And sorry about the camera shake, but that's because I'm walking on that stuff right there, which, let me tell you, is a workout. And in this section, there's very few people actually on the beach. I'm not going to say there's nobody, because there are a few down that way. So I'm heading back to my car at Seashore State Park in Delaware, and I know this was a quick stop here after my quick stop at Fenwick State Park. or at Fenwick Island State Park, because it's just, like I said, it's not quite warm enough for me to be out here for very long. And I'm really not dressed for it. T-shirt, shorts, and it was a little bit chilly. Now, being the fact that I'm walking and I was walking on sand, kind of helped keep my blood flowing, let's sort of say. That helped me stay a little bit warmer, but not quite warm enough for me to actually stay out and truly explore. So what this little quick stop has done was created a need to have another trip to come down here to actually explore when it is warmer for me, nice and warmer for me. Okay, because right now it's probably 65, maybe 66 in this breeze, as you can see, blowing. It's not quite warm enough, and especially since I do want to be on the water a little bit more, even though it was very pretty. But there's so much to see over on that, over on the other side, and even on the ocean side. So, yeah, it's created another trip. So, all right. I don't know how much more we're going to see. There may be another stop. I will see what happens along the way. Hey everyone. It looks like Delaware Seashore State Park. Say that 10 times fast if you can. I know I can't. I can't even say it 1 time fast. But it looks like that was the last leg of today's adventure. Now, today did not go exactly how I planned it. I planned on spending a lot more time in Fenwick Island. I planned on getting some shots and some looking at the lighthouse, walking around Fenwick Island, then heading off to the state park. Did not work out that way because the weather just did not cooperate with my plans. Now, that just lets me know that sometimes when we make plans, we just have to go with it if the plans somehow go a little bit off, or a lot off, or whatever. And instead of worrying or complaining about those changes, take the time to open your eyes, because that plan going awry may have just been God getting you to go out and see something even more. Because if I had stayed in Fenwick Island State Park, I never would have found Delaware Seashore State Park. And it would never have given me the realization that I have a whole nother place that I'm going to be exploring. Don't know when, but it will. I will have that planned in the future. But, so, today I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I really, really hope that you looked at all the scenery and seen exactly how beautiful and how magnificent the world is around us, that we have been given to care for and enjoy. So, if you have not yet done so, please go ahead down, click on that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified of every new video as they come out, and click on the thumbs up to like this video. Again, I thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I love each and every one of you. I hope that you have a tremendous, joyous, wonder-filled day, and get out there and enjoy this world around you.